Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh, and I'm your host for this program today. I have with me in the studios right here two wonderful guests. They're repeat participants. They've been here in several episodes before, especially Josiane Heard to my immediate right has been with us at least in 30, 40 episodes before?
Oh, something like that.
Something like that. We've lost track. But Josiane has been with us in many, many episodes before, and I'm really grateful that both Josiane and Talisa Michela, I should get it right. Talisa has been with us in a number of episodes as well, at least 12 to 15 episodes.
I believe so.
And welcome back to the show, Talisa and Josiane. The three of us have big plans for you, our viewers at home. We will be taking you through the entire sequence, a 48-plus sequence, in the course of the next 3 episodes. So between today, tomorrow, and the day after, we will help you transition 48 simple stretches. They're common denominator stretches that you probably have attempted in every yoga school you go to. They're very basic stretches. We have a postcard that depicts that. I also have a fridge magnet with a simple sequence called 48 Plus. And we have a book called Yoga Secrets, all 3 of which you will get a copy only if you come with us on the show right here. Our show is quite open. We air Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 Eastern Time. Josiane and Michela, is there anything else you'd like to add for our viewers? I know you have do you have any problems with the spring, the change of weather?
Yeah, I'm experiencing a lot of nasal congestion.
You're hoping down dog will
help me
drain your lungs.
My lungs and drain me out and get me going for it. I've been sipping on my tea, but it gathered me to my voice back. I lost my voice, so I'm kind of happy to be here to try to get some of this.
And you do have such a nice, soothing voice. I would like you to have it back as well. We'd like to hear you. Josiane, any reaction from the last time?
No, weather-wise, it doesn't affect
Also,
me at all.
our taping last time, the last episode that we did, how did you feel? Because I know the weather was pretty bad and you were here in spite of that. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to the next...
So we are hoping to wake our Kundalini, just move the energy. You might have noticed, in fact, I'm doing a little extra research on chakras and how the chakras move. We have 7 main chakras in the middle part of the body. So starting from the pelvic region to the top of the head, there are 7 major chakras. We have many more chakras in the rest of the body, but the major energy centers are located right here. So when we start practicing, let's say we do 10 to 15 minutes of stretching, we are warming up. Basically, I look in chakras as, I compare the human body to the level of energy in a battery. So the chakras are what would be the energy levels. So when we have moved up, when our chakras are moving up higher and higher, it's like filling up the battery with energy. So the more we practice, the more physical practice we put into our everyday efforts, the more we stretch, the more heat we build up inside our body. And that's what's happening. And when our battery is full, that's where the light's coming from. So you have all this charge, all this electricity built inside of us. Not all of us are fortunate, but I know a couple of people I know are fortunate enough to be able to experience Kundalini chakra right here, even without doing too much of the physical part. You can get a high from breathing.
Yes,
We've experienced a little bit. There you go.
Especially from running, you get that.
That's right.
that highness from it is I think that's why people get so addicted to running because they don't realize the beauty of that.
Right.
But when you learn how to, and you put that same type of energy and then practice into whatever you're doing for us, like getting your body healthy, you will have that same highness, that same like enlightenment, that same brightness, and you feel it.
You feel that
you feel
light.
it, yes.
Wow, you can run, but I thought running actually shortens your breath. Do you learn to elongate your breath?
You learn how to elongate your breath. That's why you see runners that have like their shoulders are very wide because when they run, they
fill their lungs.
They fill their lungs.
Ah, okay. So they need to hold their shoulders back, fill up their lungs with air, so then they can keep going.
They can keep going.
And what we, as in our regular activities, we might take 10 seconds. Maybe in breath at 5 seconds, the out about 10. So that's 15 seconds for one full breath. Maybe if you're a runner or when we practice yoga, we probably could try and extend that to the same ratio, 1 to 3, but 1 to 2, but instead we'll do 10 seconds inhale and 20 seconds exhale. So you learn to elongate your breath. Actually, that's what research has shown, Talisa. I'm glad you brought that up. Research has shown, assuming we're all entitled to a quota of 500 million breaths, when we elongate our breath, we're actually lengthening our lifespan. Because what we do, we're not using up our quota, basically. We're extending the length of each breath. So basically what it's doing is it's slowing down the body, and that's why people who, pop stars, many of them very talented, but they die young because they expend so much energy on stage, the singers. And you don't really hear of too many people becoming rock stars or pop stars. I don't know what's the difference, but you don't hear too many rock stars moving on to the age of 65, 70 who still like to perform on stage because it takes up a lot of energy. So as we grow older, we need to slow down a little bit. You're young, we're getting there, but we all want to just slow down so we can just stay strong and healthy. So Josiane and Michelle, are we okay to do transitions today? For our viewers, we're going to take you through 48 stretches. We're going to stand up, 48 stretches between today, tomorrow, and the day after. Any words of wisdom, Josiane? Not yet. I know you'll call out.
1 day at a time.
Yeah, 1 day at a time. Okay, let's stagger ourselves. Josiane and Michelle, if you want, Talisa, you want to come forward? Heels together, toes apart. Jabari, is the mic in the center working? Something doesn't seem to be, there's no music in the background. That's what it is. Okay, Jabari, when you have a moment, please turn the music up because we don't hear it. Heels together, toes slightly apart. Thank you. Palms in front of your chest. Close your eyes for just a few seconds. Notice if your body is swaying to the right or to the left. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Now, inhale, take your palms all the way overhead. Palms are together. Now, once your palms are up, try to move your biceps behind your ears. When we do that, your pelvis tilts forward just a little bit. Exhale, fold from the hip. So from Hasta Uttana, raised arms, we come into Pada Hasta, hands to feet. Now, we're going to inhale to transition into posture number 3, which is Utkatasana or Thunderbolt. We're going to inhale, bring our palms up to shoulder height, palms are together. Exhale, bend at the knees. So when we bend our knees, our arms come up a little higher. And hold. If the pressure is too much on your knees, you may want to ease off just a little bit. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. Let's all turn to the right side. We're going to transition 3 more postures. Bring your legs out about 3.5 feet apart. Put your brakes on first. Make sure your feet are nice and secure on the mat. You want enough traction. In case you're wondering why Josiane's got socks on, she's got rubber dots under her socks, so she knows what she's doing and she will be careful. So feet are out. Now, once your feet are nice and secure, turn your left foot out. We're going to go into a posture called Trikonasana. Trikon will transition to Virabhadra and then Virabhadra Kona, 3. So Trikon is triangle, Virabhadra is brave warrior, and then warrior angle, or some schools call it warrior two. Turn your left foot out, so the sole of your left foot is at a T with the heel of your left foot should be at a T with the sole of your right foot. Now, make sure that your torso is facing the front of your body, so you want to look to the front of your body. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Look out at the tip of your left hand. Exhale, bend your left leg at the knee. Did we go? Actually, we skipped I'm sorry, I apologize. Let's straighten the left knee. Exhale, dip your left palm in front of the left ankle. Take the right palm all the way up. And once your left hand dips all the way forward, if you feel that your right leg is not getting enough of a stretch, you might want to wiggle your right leg further apart. Hold. You should feel a wonderful stretch on the adductor muscles, the inside of your upper left thigh. Inhale. Let's come up back to shoulder height. Hold it right there. Now we're going to transition. So what we're going to do is go directly into the next one. We're still doing the left side. Exhale, bend your left leg at the knee. Virabhadra. Keep exhaling. Dip your left palm in front of your left ankle. Right arm goes all the way up. Virabhadra Kona. Now take your right palm all the way overhead, so your biceps are very close to your right ear. Make sure that your palm is facing down. You should feel a wonderful stretch this time in your obliques on the right side. In fact, the whole of the right side of the body should feel a delicious stretch. You should feel beautifully stretched out on the right side. Inhale. Let's come up. Release the bend in your knee. Turn your left foot in. Turn the right foot out. Look out at the tip of the right hand. Now we're going to give ourselves a little extra leverage, you can just lean our torso a little bit to the right. Keep exhaling. Dip your right palm in front of the right ankle. Left arm goes all the way up. Now, to get the most out of this stretch, you want to push your left shoulder as far back as you can. Left palm is facing forward and hold. You should feel a wonderful stretch in your adductor muscles on the inside of the upper right thigh. Inhale, let's come up. Now this time what we're going to do is we're going to exhale and bend the right leg at the knee, and then we're going to continue, going to carry over into Virabhadra Kona. Virabhadra, brave warrior to warrior angle. Exhale and bend. Keep exhaling. Dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Take your left hand all the way overhead. And Josiane, who's pulling your hand from up above? Josiane has this wonderful expression. She feels someone's pulling her hand from up above. Now this time we're going to make that someone move the left arm all the way overhead, palms facing down. Try to open up the left side of your chest. Inhale, let's come up. And then unbend the left knee. Turn the right foot in. Wiggle your feet a little closer. Exhale, bring your palms by your side. Let's turn to face the camera. That's 2 blocks of transitions, 3 and 3, 6. We already feel totally stretched. And how's your sinus? It's still there, right?
It's actually opened up a little bit more.
A little bit. Because every time we go down, it's helping you drain the lungs. Oh, where we still have the downward dog coming. We call it mountain, so yeah. Yeah, I hope you have your tissue next to you.
I do. I'm ready to go.
Keep your heels, and this time let's turn to face the left side. Let's turn to the left side of the studio. Your feet are about 6 inches apart. Now you can, if you want to challenge yourself more than you usually do, you can keep your feet really close together. If you feel very tired today, bring your feet out about 12 inches. We are all going to stay at about 6 inches apart. Make sure you put your brakes on so the soles of your feet should be parallel to one another. Place your palms on your buttocks. Push your elbows back so your chest opens up. You already have, now that your shoulders are back, your chest is open, you already can feel, you should feel your pelvis tilting forward just a little bit. Inhale, lift your head up. Keep inhaling. Once you go past midpoint, start exhaling. Glide your palms down the back of your thighs. Keep the connection. Do not let go. Bend your knees and hold. Inhale, come up. Exhale and release. Now for every back bend, whenever possible, you want to be sure that you do a forward bend. So let's go directly into the next stretch. Bring your feet, legs should be out a little further than they usually are. I like to take it about 4 feet apart because that helps me get closer to the ground so the top of my head have a less of a distance to travel. Put your brakes on. In this posture, you definitely want your brakes on. So bring your toes in. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Clasp your palms together in any manner that you're familiar with it. Maybe your school has taught you to clasp all your fingers right across, or you can keep your index fingers out, or you can keep your palms out. I like to cross my fingers right over. We're going to exhale and fold from the hip. Nice straight back. This posture in the school that I was taught was called Ugra Asana. Ugra means fierce. Some of the schools in North America call this Prasarita Padottanasana. Prasarita means wide. Pada is foot, so wide stance with the feet. Also, the previous posture we went into to balance this one, the back bend, that posture is called Tiryanga Asana. I've not seen that practiced in many schools. Tiryanga is reverse inversion. If you feel the top of your head is not going to touch the floor today, what you can do is use a brick or something to give you some height. I'm going to keep it at the lowest orientation for now. Make sure your palms are close to each other, elbows are closing in. Now, if the lowest orientation is not enough for you, you might want to bring it at midpoint, or you can bring it at its highest orientation, just so you can rest the top of your head on something that will keep your head nice and firm, nice and secure, and your blood shouldn't rush too much into your head. But this will definitely help drain your lungs, Talisa. Press with your palms. Let's come up. Keep your back nice and straight. And then once you're at midpoint, you may want to wiggle your feet a little closer till you feel it's safe enough to bring your hands off of the floor. Clasp your palms together. Extend your arms out in front of you. Keep inhaling. Let's come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. That transition only had wiggle your feet closer, and let's turn to face the front. That transitional block just had 2 postures, an intense back bend and an intense forward fold. We have another transition which involves only 2 postures, the Ardha Chandra, half moon, and immediately after is Kati Chakra. So again, it's a block of 2. So let's see if we can go a little smoothly. Bring your palms in front of your chest in a namaste. Make sure your elbows are raised. That keeps you nice and alert. Inhale, take the arms all the way overhead. And hold for just a moment. Once your arms are up there, you want to make sure you wiggle your biceps behind your ears as much as you can. Tilt your pelvis forward. Your legs are straight but not stiff. You want to hold and relax. Now, we're going to exhale and sway to the right. And then inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to the left and back to the center. Let's try that. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to the right. You want to make the shape of a crescent moon with your body. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, release the arms, bring them in front of your chest with the palms facing down. We're going to transition directly into the next posture. Bring your feet out about 6 to 8 inches apart. In this posture, Kati Chakra is spinning wheel. In this posture, what you will find is there are 2 ways of getting into this posture. You'll find that When you take your hips with you, your arms go out even further back. But first we're going to do it without taking the hips with us. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, swing the right arm out. Follow the tip of your fingers. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, to the left. Inhale, back to the center. This time we'll take our hips with us. Exhale, to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, to the left. Inhale, and back to the center. Exhale, and release. Now we have one, two, three. We have about 5 balance postures, but we're not going to do all 5 together. Now we're going to transition, but in blocks of 2 and 3. So we're going to do the tree posture, and then we'll go into Thula Danda balancing scales, bring our legs down, and then we'll do the other 3. So last time we tried to do all 5, one after the other. It builds stress in the body because balance takes a lot of focus and concentration. And if we fall out of that position, it builds stress. But just so you know, folks at home, if you're following at home or at work, if you're stretching with us, if you fall out of a position at any time, get right back in. Do not give up on yourself. Just keep going. Heels are together, toes slightly apart. Transfer your weight to the right leg. We're going to lift the left leg first. So lift your left heel. Place your right hand on your right hip from the inside. So just push your left knee out to the side. From the inside, raise your left ankle. Hold on to your left ankle. Raise your left foot. Hold on to your left ankle. Attach the sole of your left foot to the inside of your upper right thigh. Now, it's perfectly okay if you do not want to place your foot that high. You can place your foot somewhere at the ankles. Yes, once you're ready, once you're up there, bring your palms together in front of your chest. I'm going to try and hold. Look at a point that doesn't move. Make sure that your thoughts are with you. Do not think of anything. No shopping lists, no barbecues, nothing. Place your palms in front of your chest. And if you really want to challenge yourself, feel free to close your eyes for just a second. That's literally about as long as I could hold it. Now, very gently, we are not going to let go. If you come out, get right back in. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale, raise the arms overhead, and then we are going to take our left leg behind us. Inhale, lift, keep inhaling. Exhale, dip the torso, lift the left leg behind. Keep your left foot flexed. Look at a point that doesn't move. Thula Danda, balancing scales. So from the tree posture, we're in balancing scales. Inhale, come up. Place the left leg on the floor. We couldn't wait to do that. Now, transfer the weight. And bring your palms in front of your chest. That was a little longer than we usually hold, right? But that's okay. We're challenging ourselves. I couldn't wait to bring my leg down. It was a little bit painful. Was it too long?
No, just imbalanced today. Just balancing.
You're not too well either. But you know what? In the next one, you'll be fine because you also weren't sure. We have 5 minutes, Jabari. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Okay, we have 5 minutes, so we better keep going. But yeah, I mean, you feel imbalanced today because you've come in from the cold and you're nursing a cold also.
Yes.
But I think when you leave here, hopefully you'll feel much better. And if you keep coming tomorrow and the day after, your sinus hopefully will be gone. Transfer the weight to the left leg. Place your left hand on your left hip. Raise the right heel. Now you want to bring your right knee out to the side. Very gently reach for the right ankle with your right hand. Attach the sole of your right foot to the inside of your upper left thigh. Look at a point that doesn't move. Place your palms together in front of your chest. Keep your elbows out. If you need to challenge yourself, close your eyes. Now inhale, raise the arms up. We're going to exhale, dip the torso, and take our right leg back. Flex your right foot. Look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale, let's come up. Place your right hand on the floor. Exhale and release. This is definitely much better than the last time when we did 5 in a row.
I
That was
weak
painful,
feet.
right? It was
No, I
torturous.
have weak feet. If I do with sneakers, I have no problem.
Oh, right. In your shoes, you're
I
okay.
have no- yeah. it's my
But
heel
even then,
weak.
balance is so tough because it takes all that
No,
energy.
balance I have no right, just the feet are weak.
Let's try another 3 balance postures so that we can get down to down dog. So we can help Talisa also come get something out of today's sequence, right? Transfer the weight to your right leg. Place your right palm on your right hip. What we're going to do is hold on 2 minutes. Hold on to your left big toe with your left hand and extend. Inhale and extend the left leg out. If you feel confident of your balance, take your left leg out to the side. Inhale, release very gently. We're going to take it right back. Don't place it on the floor yet. Hold on to your left ankle from behind into Natraja. Uttita Pada, raised foot, straight into Natraja. Now inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your raised knee. And hold. Inhale, come up. Exhale and release. Transfer the weight to your left leg. Place your left hand on your left hip. Lift your right foot. Hold on to the right ankle or the right big toe with your right hand and extend your right leg out in front of you. You want to challenge yourself? Take your right leg out to the side. Now, if you don't get as far to the side as Talisa's going, don't worry. Just stay where I am. You're fine. Inhale. Don't put your leg down yet. Take your right ankle from behind. Hold on to your right ankle. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale. Dip your torso. Lift your knee. Now, let's see if we can transition into the next one. Inhale. Cross the right leg over the left calf. Right knee is over. Left arm goes up. Inhale. Exhale. Dip the left elbow over the right. Clasp your palms. If you fall out, try and get right back in. Inhale. Release your arms, then your legs. Let's switch sides. The titles are rolling, so we still have another 30 seconds. Transfer the weight to your right leg. Cross the left leg around your right calf and hold it. Hi, Derek. Left knee is up, right arm goes up. Inhale, exhale, dip your right elbow over your left and hold. Inhale, come out of that. We're going to go, Jabari, give us another 30 seconds. Inhale, your arms up. That was Garudasana. Keep going. Cross and hold on to the opposite elbows. I want to give Talisa the lung draining experience. Exhale, fold from the hip, ragdoll or uttana. Place your palms on the floor. Parvatasana, a mountain. Some schools call this Adho Mukha Svanasa, downward facing dog. Keep exhaling. In tomorrow's episode, bring your knees down. In tomorrow's episode, we will start with the downward dog, just so you can feel the continuity of the transitions. Jabari, we good? Or can we keep going?